Let me know when I should start.
You could go.
Hello, my name is Ethan Conrad, and today I'm going to show you the 6 group roles from the movie 12 Angry Men. First off, I would like to show you an introductory video to show you what the jury members were dealing with.
Remember, you are not partisans or advocates in this matter. You must be impartial judges of the facts.
And that concludes the court's explanation of the legal aspects of this case. And now, gentlemen of the jury, I come to my final instructions to you. Murder in the first degree, premeditated homicide, is the most serious charge tried in our criminal courts. You've listened to the testimony. You have had the law read to you and interpreted as it applies to this case. It now becomes your duty to try to separate the facts from the fancy. One man is dead. The life of another is at stake. I urge you to deliberate thoughtfully and honestly.
Now that I've set the tone, I would like to elaborate on the 6 group roles.
Okay, this is the apartment where the killer...
The first group role that I would like to show you is from the architect. He plays the role of an elaborator. An elaborator is someone who elaborates or clarifies a situation. In this case, the architect is elaborating on how the old man could not have gone out of bed into the hallway and seen the boy running down the stairs in the time of 15 seconds. He is elaborating or clarifying new information for the rest of the jury members.
took place. The old man's apartment is exactly like it, directly underneath. Now here's the outline. Here's the bedroom, living room, the kitchen, and the bath. Here's the hallway. Way down there is the front door to the apartment, and here are the steps that go down. Now the old man was in bed in this room. He says he got up, he went into the hall, went all the way down the hall, opened the front door just in time to see the boy racing down the stairs. Am I right?
That's the story for the 19th time.
15 seconds after he heard the body. Okay.
The next group role that I would like to show you is the initiator. The initiator is someone who suggests new ideas to the group. In this case, the old man is being an initiator by suggesting the new idea of how the woman could not have seen the boy commit the murder through the L-line train window. He comes to this conclusion by relating the marks on the stockbroker's nose to similar marks that the lady had in court. He brings this new information to the table to convince others as to why the boy may be not guilty.
They reminded me of one of the
I was
women.
trying to say something here to you, man.
I think this is
You
important.
see the marks on the nose when it touches to the stockbroker.
Thank you. I hope you'll forgive me for this, but I was wondering why. Why were you rubbing your nose like that?
Come on, now, will you please?
Right now, I'm talking to this gentleman here. Now, why were you rubbing your nose?
Well, if it's any of your business, I was rubbing
You
it
can see right there, you can see the marks on his nose from the eyeglasses.
Is it because of your eyeglasses?
It is, yes, it is. Could you get onto something?
Your eyeglasses make those deep impressions on the side of your nose.
Yes.
I haven't noticed that before. They reminded me of one of the
I was
women.
trying to say.
The roles of the elaborator and the initiator played by from the architect and the old man, the initiator, are both examples of 2 task roles. They are a role that any group needs to fill because they are needed to bring more information to the table and to seek out new information. The next two roles that I'm going to cover are known as maintenance roles. Maintenance roles are important because they allow everyone to have an equal opportunity to speak, and they keep the group conversation moving freely. The first example of a maintenance role is the encourager, which is played for by the working man. In this scene, he is being an encourager by standing up for the old man and allowing him freedom to speak. If the old man did not feel like he had freedom to speak, then it would hurt the rest of the group because he could not fulfill his role as the initiator. Without the working man to encourage him, then the old man would not have been able to bring new information to the table, which eventually led to the boy being not guilty.
Bright saying. Why don't you send one to the Reader's Digest? They pay $50.
Why do you keep talking to him like that? Huh? You know, a guy who talks like that to an old man ought to get stepped on, know what I mean? You ought to have a little respect. You go ahead. You say whatever you want. No one's gonna stop you. Why do you think the old man might lie?
Well, it's just that I looked at him for a very long time.
Bright saying.
The next role that I would like to cover is played by the foreman. He is playing the role of a gatekeeper. The gatekeeper is someone who keeps all the communication channels open. So he is fulfilling this role by allowing multiple people to speak. In this conversation, the father, he tends to often dominate the conversations. However, the foreman, what he's doing is he is allowing other people to speak in place of the father. What this does is that it opens up communication channels and it allows for other people to speak.
I'll tell you what. Let's give his night back. Make it easier for him.
All right, stop the yelling. Now, does anyone have any other suggestions?
Excuse me, I would like to say something. I've always thought that in this country a man was entitled to have unpopular opinions.
So the next type of roles that I would like to cover are the blocking roles. Juror number 10 is an aggressor. He is an aggressor because he is threatening different group members. He will get in their face and is aggressive. In this particular clip, he is threatening characters such as the ad man, as well as he is threatening the ad man as well as the old man. The reason why he wishes to vote guilty is because he is racist against the boy in the slums.
Oh, bitch, who are you? No, who the hell is he to tell me that? Sick. Look at him. He can hardly stand up. No, I'm speaking my piece here today, and you want to listen. You don't shut up. You sit down. There's not one that's any good. Not one! You hear that? Sympathetic bastards. And you at the window, you so goddamn smart. We're facing a danger, don't you know that? These wetbacks are multiplying like rabbits. They come over here illegally, and they're multiplying 5 times faster than my people. That's 5 times, brothers. And they're wild animals. They're against us. They hate us. They want to destroy us. They come over here and they benefit from everything that we built. That's right. Don't look at me like that. There's a danger. We are living it.
The final blocking role that I would like to cover is played by the father. In this scene, he is playing the role of the dominator. He is attempting to assert his authority over the other group members, especially the architect. In this clip, the architect makes him angry and riled up. So, as a result, he attempts to assert his dominance by charging the architect. He could also be seen as a blocker because he is the final juror member to change his vote from guilty to not guilty because he stubbornly resists voting not guilty, which would make him a blocker.
Listen to me, people. I've heard all kinds of dishonesty in my day, but this little display takes the cake. You come in here with your sanctimonious talk about slum kids and injustice, and you make up a lot of wild stories, And all of a sudden you're getting through to some of these little old ladies in here. But you're not getting through to me. I've had enough. What is the matter with you people? Every one of you knows he's guilty. He's got to burn. We're letting him slip through our fingers.
Slip through our fingers? What are you, his executioner?
I'm one of them.
Maybe you'd like to put the needle in.
For this kid, you bet I would.
God, I'm sorry for you.
Don't start with me now.
Ever since we walked into this room, you've acted like a self-appointed public avenger.
Shut up.
You want the boy to die for your own personal reasons, not because of the facts. You're a sadist. I'll kill you. You don't really mean you'll kill me, do you?
What do I think happened? I think that the end result was fair. In the movie, it mentions how the jury did not have enough convincible evidence and that there was reasonable doubt to suggest that the boy was not guilty. However, I do not necessarily think that the boy is innocent. I do think that there is probable cause to suspect him of murder. However, I do not think that there is enough evidence, and I do not think that the eyewitness testimony is enough evidence to convict the boy of murder. What do you guys think of the movie, and do you think that the boy was guilty? Thank you. Have a good day.